get rolling. All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Classes in Session, episode 2. We're back with fresh characters, celebrities, as well as historical figures, and we're gonna class all of them here live, finding out right now what everyone's doing. My name is Robert. Welcome back.
I'm Keith.
I'm JT. And we're here to start. We're gonna go ahead and start off with celebrities today. I believe Rob drew the short straw and is going to go first.
This was it right here.
Now, before we get into that, though, do you want to explain? We kind of, in our last episode, didn't explain this until the very end. We don't know who's the other people picked.
Yeah, this is all fresh. Everyone's getting a new reveal right now.
Right.
So I think he flipped over my sheet and looked at the people that I had.
Oh, you cheated?
No. He left it face up, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Because we were cleaning.
And I read it for 20 minutes, and then I realized what it was, and so I read it for 20 more.
I distinctly remember putting it face down, and there was another sheet taped to it to cover it in addition.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden he walks by and goes,
the fakest news I've ever heard in my life. Anyways,
yes, this is all off the cuff.
Yeah, so when Rob gives his name of this celebrity, this is the first time JT and I are going to hear it. So,
but if I hear my celebrity, I know he read mine.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get down to the brass tacks here. Pablo Escobar. Celebrity number 1.
I'd argue, is he a celebrity?
Yeah.
Fucking guess, right?
Yeah, he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
I think what makes celebrities
you know who
he's
he
infamous.
Is. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why, but I mean, the first thing that came to me was Paladin. But it's a weird feeling of, I mean, it's all about perspective when you think about these kind of things. Is he helping Latin America?
Yeah, I mean, anything can be justified. You just gotta justify it.
But he's so in touch with nature and plants.
Yep. He's got a real green thumb.
I'd almost go like a nature cleric, with
White nostril.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with a cleric with like a nature domain, because he's heavily into religion as well, and then nature. You know what I mean? And he's helping his people.
Like my man, Mr. Irwin.
I think
You're going the Irwin route. All right.
Going the Irwin route.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe a druid for the nature bit. But really, kind of, I guess what stands out to me about him is that he was a fighter, right? I mean, he scrapped his way up from from nothing to be this fucking, big shot, big way,
scrappy dude. Scrappy dude.
Be a big shot, didn't you?
So for some reason, when I combine those two things, I think of the Ranger, which is kind of a combination of both in my mind. I don't know if that's really accurate, but for some reason in my head, it seems like kind of a decent medium between the druid.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of range attacks going on there.
Yeah. Close range. Just like
it's range
execution style.
Oh, I mean, it was really good. Like, there's part of one of the architect types is like you're proficient in like close quarters for range attacks.
I don't think you would have given it that much thought to go to the Ranger, or not that much thought, but that you wouldn't have gone down that same thought process. Not that you didn't give it a lot of thought, but I don't think you would have followed that same logic trail that I did, or your logic trail. So I'm going to stick with fighter.
Okay. I went with a rogue mastermind because he's
Rogue is perfect.
Kind of riding the line of the log, getting on the other side of it when it benefits him.
Very shady.
Yeah, but at the same time, he'll fucking get involved with politics when it suits him. Like he's not a barbarian or anything that he just disregards.
Because I think there's part of that that's I don't know. I think it's interesting because I'd almost fight for something else, but he blends in plain sight.
Yeah. But I believe
it's like a bard feature though too, is blending in plain sight.
Yeah, I pictured his organization kind of like a thieves guild type of thing, where I'm like, all right, he's the head honcho of that shit.
Is he stealing stuff?
Mastermind.
I mean, he's producing a product.
Well, I'm not saying that he runs a thieves guild.
No,
I'm saying
I know what you're saying.
In the context of
it's a criminal
enterprise.
Right, no,
which thieves guild are.
I get that.
No.
Huh? Yeah, no.
That's interesting. No, I mean, it's just alternative facts.
Yeah, the rogue being shady
No.
makes it fit good.
Spooky guy. No.
Yeah, I think that's probably even better than mine. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I feel like he was in touch with nature.
Something about that guy, man. All right, who's up next on Celeb?
You want to go ahead next?
Me?
Celebrity?
All right, let's see if you guys like this one.
Let's see if we get this one.
See if we know this one. Don't choose anything obscure.
Yeah, I picked one that was around before you guys were born.
So anything that's more than a quarter century.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, she's a G though.
Oh.
Tax evasion.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
No, insider trading. I'm sorry. Maybe she's a mastermind rogue.
She might be a mastermind rogue, yeah.
Inside trading. She stole. I'm looking in on mastermind rogue.
I did give her a race of elf.
Why?
Because she's kind of snobby a little bit, and I think elves are a little
She
snobby.
hangs out with Snoop Dogg.
Now, after she's been in prison, pre-prison, very
Before all of
snobby.
her
No. But she was hanging out with some shady characters. That's how she landed in prison.
Hey, how fucked up is it that the white old lady spent more time in prison than the black gangster rapper pothead that she hangs out with?
I think it's fair.
I think it's
equality.
funny.
You do the crime, you do the time.
No, I know, but I think it's funny that, because she's got this squeaky clean image, and Snoop Dogg's got this, he's a gangster rapper, pot smoker. She's like a fucking setting the table type of lady.
Well, I mean, it's a white collar crime. I mean, it's called a white collar crime.
But yeah, I would have thought that Snoop might have did some time, especially back in his day, because he was part of the Crips.
He's just hanging out, sipping gin and juice.
A little bit of light time, maybe.
Way
I
back.
would expect maybe that, even for pot possession or something.
He
Get locked
actually,
up at some point.
yeah, he actually does a lot of football coaching for
Yeah, it's
kids
on
and
Netflix.
stuff. And from what I understand, he's a pretty good coach. Like,
No, he's a cool dude. Like, he used to have his own show where, like, he'd do, like, a thing with his family and stuff like that.
What? Martha?
oh yeah, we should get Snoop Dogg, man. That was like 30 minutes on
someone's
Snoop.
gonna do Snoop Dogg one day.
You know what we gotta
It
do?
was
We
on
gotta,
my list.
We
I
gotta
didn't do it.
cut that out and make that its own separate podcast about Snoop Dogg.
No, yeah, I'm locking in on Rogue Mastermind at this point.
Fuck. All right. I'll do. God damn it. I'll do Bard College of Swords because she's always cooking shit up and playing with fire and hot ingredients.
And hot.
Yeah, those are both
all right.
wrong.
No. Do you know how much money she has? She makes her way hotter. Anyway,
Yeah,
you were saying.
she's really rich. So when you're making cakes and whatever, you're following a recipe with ingredients and you're mixing them and you're stirring it and you're
Oh,
right?
this guy.
I went with wizard.
Ah!
And I went School of Illusion. Because she uses that to make like her settings and her shit look like a picture
And she
instead of not
interior
real.
decorates.
You're right.
It's a
So
good
she
thing.
uses the School of Illusion to kind of make everything look, more fancy.
She
That's really
she
fucking
polishes
good.
those turds. Yeah,
That's a really good one.
I like that one a lot. That was a good one.
Because I'm trying to think of like who
I
can I
was
justify
really
in real
proud
life
of
as
that
a
one.
wizard. Like
I was really
That's a good-
proud of that
yeah,
one,
that's a
man.
good one.
That was the one I was talking about the other
Yeah.
day. Like, oh, I got a good one for you guys. So, yeah.
That is a good one. That is
I
a good
like
one.
that. It's hard to find a real life wizard. Like
Yeah.
who's a real life person like we can say is a wizard.
But I was thinking the recipes.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, a recipe is a spell is a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
I was gonna make Michael Jordan a wizard just because he played for the Wizards.
You can argue it. You
I can argue
it.
that. Alrighty, I guess I'll go.
Yes, sir.
In an attempt to say relevant and new, as my celebrity, I have chosen the yodeling Walmart kid.
Oh shit! I don't know who the yodeling Walmart
You went too modern. You just said it has to be within the past 25 years, and then you went within the past 25 days, and that's way too soon.
Oh.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
All right, so he's working at Walmart.
No, this kid is like
He's an 11-year-old boy who just happened to be practicing his yodeling in Walmart, and now he's performing at Coachella
yeah,
in
it's
front of millions because he's a meme. He went viral as a meme.
Yeah.
Fucking seriously, that's insane. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How does that stupid? That's fucking.
It's because he had big old boots and like a fucking big belt, and his hat was all big, and he was like, and he sings really well actually. Like he's a good
For
yodeler.
yodeling, yeah.
He's a
He
good
wasn't bad
yodeler.
at all.
Yeah.
He had some range.
Wow, man, that's insane. Okay.
We should have him on as a guest star. When he
No,
when it was
we're not gonna do that.
all right. Fuck. He's a
bard.
He's a bard.
Right? With the singing.
He's a young bard. Now, at least one of my people is multi-classed. Is anyone else multi-classed this week?
No, I didn't think we were getting
I did
a
multi-class, but I may have extended resources a bit. It's still 5e, but it's maybe extended a bit.
I'm thinking about doing that next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of like,
Like
if
someone
I still look up
else.
5e, it's part of it. You can look it up.
Yeah.
But it's not in Xanthar's and it's not in this book.
Interesting.
So,
Unearthed Arcana?
yes.
Cheating ass.
It's not cheating ass, it's the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in he's a bard.
Yeah. Bard?
Yeah, bard.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
I guess that was the last minute thing, but I thought it'd be cool. But I mean, I did give him a College of Glamour for a couple like key points that are in there. The performances are stuff of legend. These bards are so eloquent that a speech or song is one that performs and can cause their captors to release them. Like it's beautiful.
No.
I totally gotta get a base for this thing.
He needs a base.
It's not bass.
All his base are belong to someone else
Drop
right now.
the bass.
Come on.
So, would you guys prefer to go with historical figure or character next?
I'll tell you what, let's just bounce back this way and you decide.
Oh,
We just start the next category and we'll go back this way.
Let's go ahead and go with historical figure.
We'll go around this way.
Home.
Then go.
No, you go and then I'll go and then he'll go.
Okay,
And then
fine.
he'll bust.
Then who chooses the last one?
Yeah.
Well, at least, well, not left. All right. Anyway, historical figure. Is that what I'm
I'll
understanding?
choose the last option. Is that my choice? I get the choice of the only thing left. That's awesome.
So I'm making a distinct choice of historical figure. I went with Lee Harvey Oswald.
I had no idea that was coming.
This is the one he saw for sure because it was right on top. He definitely saw that. And it's
Yeah, I
like
saw the
largest-
name and I was like, oh, that's one of his people. I better look away. So that's all I saw.
And he did fit into a couple categories.
I'm
You know what I
going.
mean? I struggled with him a bit because it took me 2 days to really kind of narrow that down until I found something that really worked.
I'm going
Like a
rogue.
Rogue? So I was thinking Ranger because the sniper shot.
See, I was thinking Ranger at first too, but I went rogue just because, and then, like, y'all know I love JFK. I love JFK, but I also love memes. And his assassination was it was a sneak attack. Like, it was a nat 20 sneak attack, extra damage, out of the shadows, like full
Well,
advantage, everything.
You could argue that he multi-classed into sorcery to make that bullet fucking
The
zigzag
magic
and
bullet?
fucking, take a 90 degree.
Oh god,
That's a factor.
Oh.
That's you could have been equally wrong saying it's a factor without the last 2 letters. Like both of those are wrong as fuck.
Maybe he was surrounded by books. I mean, it's sad that some of us know too much of history, so people may not get this, but
I'm saying rogue because I'm saying single class rogue. It was just a very accurate couple shots.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go Ranger. I think.
Ranger.
Yeah,
I will tell you that one of you is correct.
that's me.
Nah, I lied. You're both wrong.
Oh,
Actually, he's a fighter because there is a sharpshooter martial archetype out of Unearthed Arcana.
Oh.
So the sharpshooter is a master of range combat, an excellent sniper, an eagle-eyed scout. The fighter is perilous to the foe and can defeat an entire warband as long as they're kept at range. And so you guys are both wrong.
so that's going under the assumption that he actually was the shooter.
Yeah, I didn't. I went in with textbook information.
Gotcha.
We will start a conspiracy podcast soon.
Yeah, because
Check it out.
Everybody
I don't
says
know
the guy
how
couldn't
Dracula
shoot
is
for
textbook
shit.
information.
Couldn't shoot for shit. Next thing you know, he's taking a shot at a movie guy.
No,
Come on.
I'm gonna-
a headshot. No
But I'm gonna
way.
level both of you. I mean, both those things were. I was going back and forth. I'm like, yeah, he was reclusive, and
Yeah.
you know, he was a hermit. He went to Russia, and then he came
Yeah.
back.
Cuba,
son of
I
a
think,
bitch,
too,
dude.
didn't he?
Yeah,
I think
well-
he went to Cuba, too.
Yeah, and he was in the military. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, I did fight back and forth between those two things, and I'm like, I went a little further and found that fighter archetype, and like that fits perfectly.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
How about what do you guys think of Dracula? Vlad Tepes, Teeps or whatever. Teepees. Vlad the Impaler.
Okay, let's say, are we doing Dracula or Vlad the Impaler? Okay.
Wow.
Vlad the Impaler, oh man, he's so barbaric. I mean, he's putting heads on it. He's also a fighter, though. But he,
Justifiable in both ways.
I mean, I guess, I don't know how much religion played into it, but I'm sure most wars usually involve religion.
That time,
What's
a lot of in that region. a lot
Yeah,
of
and he was, I mean, the thing is,
Christianities.
like, now he's actually revered as like a good, like, he protected that land. He did a lot of stuff for it.
That's why he's a paladin with the ancestral thing.
Oh,
right?
both of the ancients?
That's what.
Wait. There's an ancestral. What is it? Not paladin.
I think
Well,
it's a barbarian path.
Yeah, I mean, Ancients kind of talks a little bit about the past. I mean, that's meant to be like the old gods or something along those lines.
I thought there was one where like because they respect their ancestors. And
There
family.
is, I know there's like, I believe, a barbarian one that, yeah, there is its ancestral
Yeah.
path
Yeah.
or something along those
Something
lines.
like that.
Then I'm gonna go with that one. Although he was doing good for his country, I don't think he was necessarily, because barbarians don't have to be bad, but because he was big into the family and his country and protecting them, and he went to the extremes to do it and did some very barbaric things. I think the ancestral path.
Yeah, I mean,
fits.
I think I might still lock in on a paladin. I'm not sure what path, but I'd almost go paladin because they can be ruthless. But you know what I mean. If it's for their religion and
Right.
lands, you know, he's like a noble, he's a knight, whatever. That's kind of fits in my opinion.
Nice.
Right. And I was thinking paladin, and I was thinking that the ancestral thing was under the paladin, like it was some kind of oath to,
Your bloodline or whatever.
yes, get your honor back from the family or some crap like that. But that's what, because it would fit perfect, because then you had the ancestor and the sticking up for his family thing.
For sure.
Yep.
That'll be interesting.
We go barbarian and paladin.
Yeah.
All right. I went fighter, battle master. He won. He defended his lands. He fended off invaders. He won his fucking incursions in other lands. He went and he did his impaling, not necessarily only for to kill them. If he wanted to kill him, he could kill him. But because he understood combat well enough to know that you could do things besides tactics on the battlefield to help you win. And so he established through his acts psychological warfare and built this mystique around him to this day that survives with him being fucking Dracula. Like, no. So he's like kind of getting that home field advantage type of shit of like forcing armies to just march through a forest of corpses and shit. Like,
Yeah. I think he would have been a good candidate for some multi-classing, too, though.
yeah.
Because I really like the paladin theme because he was doing what was righteous for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also kind of like the ancestral thing because that
No, I
really
like that
fits
too,
in
actually.
too.
A barbaric paladin.
Yeah.
Triple class.
Triple class him, yeah.
Yeah, he was totally worthy of the
Yeah,
classes,
he fits
probably.
into so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good call, though.
Oh, oh.
That was on my list too. Like I was like,
Vlad?
yeah, I finished on this one, but yeah, he was on there too.
Well, it'd be funny if somebody has Dracula as their character.
Do you have Dracula as your character?
Are we on characters?
No, we're on
No.
historical figures, and it's your turn.
All right, back to me. My historical figure is pretty current.
New
As in
New history, new money.
our current president, Donald Trump. I'm fucking bringing fire this week. Oh!
And don't get me wrong, I love the man, but I think his rise in power and anything like that has to do with how entertaining he is and his his ability to speak and everything like that, I'd almost go bard.
Bard? I can see that.
I mean, just the presenter and the showman.
He is a showman.
That he is, and that's helped him through his political process.
Well, helped him through his business too, all right? I mean, being that type of personality, for sure.
Yeah, he's cutting that deal. He's a smooth talker.
Yeah.
I mean, he could almost go roguish, but I think he's a bard. Not that there's anything wrong with being a bard.
Oh, fuck.
You kind of said that like some people say, yeah, he's gay. Not that there's wrong with anything being gay. You said that like that with the bard.
It's fine to be a bard, guys.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that.
If you want to be a bard,
if you really want to be a bard, feel free. We won't judge you.
If you really want to be a bard, count to 10.
And think about what you're about to do.
Think about what you're about to do. And then if you still want to be a bard, take another 10 seconds. 30 if you need it.
Yeah, stop breathing for 10 seconds the first time, and if you're still wanting to do it, stop breathing for like 4 or 5 minutes.
And then if you want to be a bard, still become a paladin. No, I'm just kidding. You can be a bard.
I gotta go. I'm gonna. You don't have any multi-class this week either, huh?
I do not. Although I probably shouldn't share that information. Is that information that we're going to share freely, or is that information we want to keep?
Yeah, I think it's meta knowledge.
Meta?
Be like, hey, who knows? You knows. I don't knows.
All right, I'm going.
I mean, it's to give your view. I mean, it's part of this thing too, is to give your view. And if you think that a multi-class really fits there, tell us. You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go half and half. Fuck it. I'm going half and half. I'm going bard and paladin. I'm going bard for the same reasons you said, but I'm going paladin because I mean, fuck. No, I'm going bard.
I was about to say, like, I could justify paladin for almost anybody, and I couldn't find a reason to justify Donald Trump.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I'm like, I just told you I did a multi-class.
You're going with like God Emperor Trump.
Cleric of his own domain.
Wow, that was some good points. Yeah, I went bard, but I went deeper. Right, fucking next level shit, deeper. I picked the College
Oh snap!
of Lore
Ooh.
with cutting words. Because he fucking tears his people apart that come after him.
Wordsmith.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like he just destroys them.
Vicious mockery.
And he could just make up fucking anything, and he'll have a crowd of people chanting it. It's sometimes a little spooky. Like,
It's alternative facts, bro.
yeah, it's some of that shit's a little scary.
It's a little scary.
Like, there's some cultishness to it. I mean, I like Trump, but I like-ish Trump.
I like him. I mean, I'm not, in love with him. He's not Ronald Reagan.
I like the idea of Trump, I think, more than Trump himself.
Don't give me that JFK lover. Do you want to choose our last category?
He was boning all kinds of women. JFK. A righteous man.
Even the righteous man strays from the path sometimes.
Yeah, I will pick our last category.
What is it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
I can't
Who
remember.
knows?
Which one should we go through? Oh, it's character.
Wow, bold.
All right.
We're gonna go with character.
Character. All right. That's up next. Let's go.
Let's do this.
All right, we ready?
Well,
It starts with you.
All right.
It's you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go around and it's gonna finish with him.
No, I thought we had to cut the camera for that.
No, it's gonna be that one.
All right. So I picked as a character your personal hero, Batman.
I thought you were gonna say JFK for a second.
Batman.
I almost said me.
I don't even like
guy's a
Batman
ham.
that much.
Vigilante almost.
I
go rogue.
I would almost go rogue as well.
Vigilante, sleuthy.
But at the same time, I'm gonna switch away from that right away, and I'm gonna go fighter. I'm gonna go fighter because of the proficiency. That proficiency with all fucking weapons and armor.
I mean, I guess he uses a couple weapons.
He does have some gadgets.
I mean, that unarmed strike he's got though.
Yeah, no, yeah, you could go monk.
He does have armor. His suit is made out of armor.
No, I'm gonna lock in on rogue.
I'm gonna lock in on fighter.
So he was a good one, man. I was going all over the place.
Good, yeah.
Right?
He went far.
Yeah. If you ever seen the old show where they're walking up the side of, you ever see the old?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the old Batman.
It was pretty cartoony.
Yeah. It's so in the pow, and it shows that it's classics.
Oh, Robin.
I went fighter. I went champion type.
I almost even called the archetype now.
Because the whole physical training and the physical sacrifice, right? I mean, he's not Superman. He's not, you know what I mean? He doesn't have
no carb diet for 30 years, bro.
Yeah, he gets the shit beat out of him all the time, and he doesn't have super healing or any of that, right? I mean, he's extra strong. He's got the martial arts from when he was training with the League of Assassins, which is kind of that fit into. I can't remember.
I mean, there's an assassin archetype in Rogue.
Yeah, but he's not really an assassin. He trained with them, and that right.
He's not the assassin the way he doesn't like finish. He doesn't get the finishing blow, but I mean, he's pretty.
Yeah, he is pretty brutal.
No.
I also thought that the Battlemaster could possibly fit too.
Yeah, Battlemaster could totally fit.
Yeah,
just because he does so much of the studying.
Right.
His maneuvering and fighting. And
right, the training and the studying. And he is a very intelligent person. That's why, he's able to, push himself. He's, focused and disciplined and intelligent. And,
he yells at people and doesn't bring his coffee, right?
Right. Rich. Bazillionaire. Yeah, so I really like the champion type because of that physical thing. Because to Batman, to me, is his physicality and his willingness and ability to take a beating that most normal men wouldn't or couldn't, even though he's just another normal person. You know what I mean? So that was.
Alrighty. So for my character, I went with Indiana Jones.
Ranger.
That's what I was thinking too.
Bold.
I'm going. I'm going Ranger, archaeologist background from Tomb of Annihilation. I'm going. Fucker.
Oh man. Because I could see you taking a weird spin on it as like a.
I always get like proficiency.
Like a cleric or something, because that's his religion. Like
he's technically a skeptic throughout a lot of it. Like.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying like you could twist it to where his religion is the artifacts and the pursuit of that. Because he's so fanatical.
It's just a job, man. That's all it is. It's more of a hobby. I mean, he works as a professor. I mean,
he gets him laid.
That is very true.
Going rogue, archaeologist background.
Rogue. Why rogue though? Because rogues are usually shady types. He's not really shady. He's the good guy. I mean, he's a little shady.
I'm going rogue because if I was in a party and I had Indiana Jones in it, I would have him check for traps. I would have him try to solve the trap and disarm the trap.
Have you watched an Indiana Jones movie?
I can't do any fucking better.
He sets every fucking trap up. The big rolling ball, the fucking poison darts, like everything.
But he has the dexterity saving throw to get out of the fucking trap and not die.
He also bypassed a lot of them, especially in the original Indiana Jones. He got past most of them until the very end where he had to put the sand down and he didn't weigh it right. Math's not his strong suit. That's why he's an archaeologist.
This is old.
Well, you know what they say: those who can't do teach. So, so are you locking in on rogue?
I'm locking in on rogue.
I'm gonna lock in on Ranger. I'm not exactly sure why though. I just that vibe. I get that. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although yours makes more sense than mine, but
I did go rogue. But I think I have it a little bit different than what you're really thinking, because he would have taken like a thief archetype sort of thing. They hone their skills on the
archaeologist is just his background.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know if you really would have pulled him in as like a thief. You know what I mean? But rogues prefer to think of themselves as professional treasure seekers, explorers, investigators. So that's why I really felt like it would fit for him. And to me, all he is really a glorified thief.
Right.
He's stealing from the rich. Half the time it's like, this guy has this artifact. Well, I'm gonna get it and put it in a museum.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's Indiana Jones. I was trying to figure out about the whip proficiencies myself too. I'm like, who has that?
Yeah. All right. My character is Dracula, the vampire.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. That's awesome.
I gotta get less predictable because one of you guys have called one of my characters every week. Like, oh, what if someone did Cass? What if someone did Dracula?
You should be less predictable.
I already said that, so you're the one that needs to get less predictable, motherfucker.
Maybe you should
I future quoted you.
Maybe you shouldn't look at other people's sheets.
You said you told me that I need to get less predictable on your sheet. Yeah. I didn't read that far.
No, and when we say Dracula, are we talking like original sense, like from the book? I mean, there's so many variations.
We're talking Dracula.
Like Dracula.
2000, fucking
Dracula from Buffy.
Dracula from Buffy. Dracula from Blade. Dracula.
I mean, like
all the Draculas. Like Dracula from fucking Scooby Doo.
Dracula from Blade was a fucking badass, man.
I was literally just gonna bring up the Dracula from Blade. I'm like, he was the original. He's the patient zero. I'm going.
Well, Dracula was the original.
I'm going druid. I think he's a druid. He transforms into bats. He does have a good sense of nature and kind of manipulate people in their nature. He transforms
into wolves too.
Yeah, I'm locking in. I think on druid.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Fair point. The bats and wolves and shit.
Yeah, and I feel like his is like. He's almost like a variation on nature, like nature created him.
No.
And like depending on
freak of nature.
Exactly. And then he's created these other freaks.
Yeah, although you did say that you had one multi-class.
He's a druid paladin, calling it.
Well, I'm thinking...
Wait, what do you classify Vlad as? Let's take that and we'll add druid to it.
Druid bard. Because...
he was a smooth talker.
He was super charming. He could, hypnotize you with his eyes and charm you with his words and make you do things, you know what I mean? Which is like casting spells with your words and the charm and all that stuff.
He was a seduction. Yeah, he's...
I think that's... I'm going to dual class him.
I'm gonna stick with druid. I'm gonna go druid paladin.
Druid paladin. All right. Interesting. You guys both nailed the druid for the right reasons. He's doing bats. But that's his minor class. He didn't focus on that. He
did a couple levels.
He dipped into it. Right. So he's not like a circle of the moon druid where he can turn into like a fucking shark or anything crazy. He's just wolves and bats. The other part I went cleric. Death Domain. He's a Death Domain cleric.
I feel like I was in the right path. I almost went cleric just to kind of change it up, but I'm like, I like paladin.
Yeah, you were super close. But yeah, Death Domain cleric mixed with a little bit of druid.
Yeah, I mean, I could almost
shape-shifting abilities.
Paladin vengeance, something like that. But yeah. That's.
I mean, he'd still be charming without being a bard, I guess.
Yeah, so. And like, if I was racing him, I'd race him as a vampire.
Well, yeah.
So, I think that would give him, some charm ability. I don't know how it works.
I'm sure I probably add some charisma. I think it added some charisma.
Yeah.
Although if vampire wasn't an option, what would you race him? No undead. Elf.
I think go elf.
That's what I would.
I think that fits best as a race.
Yeah, I agree.
I would go.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I would go probably. I'm having a rough time going between like Azamar and Tiefling. Something.
Depends on where you get that from.
Oh,
something like touch.
The fallen Azamar, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's everything for this show today. We appreciate you coming along here, and yet again, we appreciate any feedback that you have.
Yeah, any comments, put them down below. You got people you want us to class, put it down below. You think we classed somebody horribly wrong and you could do it better, put it down below. You think we nailed it and really got a really good one, like all mine, put it down below. Who'd you think was the funniest character that we came up with? That was pretty cool, like kind of we were out of the box this week. All down below in the comments, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, engagement, like, subscribe, share it on your Facebooks or whatever. Visit our website. We're going to have some exclusives, some outtakes and stuff like that. Keep your eyes there for potentially merch and shit coming along down the pipes as well. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Second week in a row. Keep your eye out next week for our third episode of Classes in Session.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
All right, that's kind of like...
Oh, man.
Balls.
All right.